This is Yoshi King Adventures. This is Yoshi, I guess. Yeah, it's been a while. I made a I made a 3D snake game with OpenGL and C++. So this is it. You know, it's not. This is the main. This is the main function. Okay. Basically, everything is in this one class snake game. But I'll show you real quick. Let me see. Hold on. Let me run it. Graphics main. Oh, look at that. You know, honestly, the UI is kind of messed up. I understand that. Hold on. Let me get that. Where is it? See, look. I can manipulate the snake. You know, there's looping. See, it comes over there. You know, honestly, I know. I should work on the. There's just so many things about the graphics I did not understand. Okay, like, well, actually, I had an idea of. See, I hit myself. Okay, but anyways, I had an idea of like, cause it's kind of hard to see what are the bounds the snake can go in. And it's just hard to see the snake sometimes. The view's just not big enough. I should make it brighter. I could do that. I can change that actually pretty easily. But I just thought, that's the game. That's the game. Maybe I'll show it one time. It's a little weird. Maybe I should also let the person. Oh, there it is. Like it's kind of hard just to find the apple sometimes. So, but yeah, that's the game. Let me try it myself real quick. Boom, look at that. And that's how it goes. So I'll show you the code. I have a secret thing, show it later. I'm using NeoVim, by the way, if anyone cared. But yeah, this is my code. Let me tell you. There's some things about it that's like, it's a little questionable on why I chose to do it away. But yeah, this is my class. The main functions are the constructor. This is the constructor sets up all the OpenGL and just all the variables. I guess I show my variables. Not too much. This is for delta frame. These three lines are for my delta time. Just for smoother input. I had this enums class. I guess I can show you the enums real quick. Just body directions. I messed up this none thing. This none. It's for movement. It's for cleaner movement for my AI. It's not even AI. It's like just an algorithm to beat the game. A star. I'll show you later. But yeah, I should have just the none. It messes things up. It doesn't mess things up. It was supposed to make it cleaner. It doesn't. I should have just used STD optional to show that there is no body. I pretty much mixed up body direction with movement, with like a movement control. Anyways, should have had separation of concerns, but I did not. That's my bad. But yeah, I'll just show you. There's loop, handle, handle input, movement, then collisions, then rendering, and yeah, just a bunch of helper functions. This one was for debugging. Oh my goodness, I had some off by one errors. It was ah, but that was later. I'll show that later. But let me show the class. This is the constructor. It's pretty ugly. I know. It's ugly, but so this is where I would the camera's static, by the way. This is the camera right here. It's a camera class. I got it from learnopengl.com. It's in the GitHub. I'll put it in the description or whatever, bro. But anyways, this is that. I just dang, what does this do, bro? Oh, I just pretty much put it at the center, at the backside of the world. This is the Z. It's at the backside of the world, and it's facing to the world, to where the snake moves. At the center of the square. Okay, it's weird. It's at the center of the square. This is the center of the square. At the back side of the square, because the world is a cube, basically, or it's a rectangle. It's a rectangle. But yeah, This is the initial position of the head. It's just at the center of the whole thing, of the rectangle. And then yeah. So this is all OpenGL stuff right here. I don't know if I should explain it. I recommend going to learnopengl.com. This is basically, I did the whole getting started thing, which teaches you all about the shaders, textures, the coordinates, camera, transformations. So this is what it all is. this is just this basic setup. Got my vertices. I used the element buffer object, so it would be easier for me. At least because I could just like get this front, back. These are pretty much the indices of these vertexes to render specific size of the cube. So I was thinking, because the snake head, for like the snake head, it's only like you don't need 5 sides of the cube. You don't need the back side. So that's why I was like, okay, I'll just like omit the back when I render the head. Anyways, I got too lazy for that. So that's why the head kind of looks messed up in the rendering. But anyways, so this sets everything up. I'll try to go a little bit quicker. But I go loop. The loop is kind of cool. I guess it's a game loop. You just like get the input, get the time. So I get the input from this handle input. Also pull events. Primes this. I guess I should put it here. So this primes the input, and I handle that input. Then get the delta time between frames. So I can only render like once per frame. I mean once each frame per second. At least I can choose how many frames. So this means I render twice per second. It's just 1 divided by frame time. So, but yeah, that's how many times I'm rendering twice right now. I can do 3. Just speeds up the game basically. Then AI, I'll show the AI later. But handle movement based on the player direction, which the player pretty much moves, and then try to see if the player hit an apple. So eat it. Then I handle collision, handle movement. Oh, it's so ugly. But yeah, basically got all these positions. They're just like what do they call them? Direction vectors, I think it's called. I think it's uniform direct. Is it uniform? Hey, there's something, bro. There's just direction in a certain, because each movement is just one. It's just one step in a direction. So that's all the body direction is. Then I added to the previous snake head, and the snake algorithm. Push front. I do a double-ended Q, by the way. I don't know if y'all see this double-ended Q right here. It's just because it allows quick insertions to the front and also quick deletions to the back. And I would have used a Q because that's basically the same thing, right? But the opposite, or stack. But you can't iterate on every element in a queue. Like I want to index it for collisions because I have to like iterate through the whole thing. And you could with the queue technically by making a separate queue, just like pushing everything on that queue into a copy queue and then keep on iterating. I did not want to do that. That's a lot of copies. So I just did a double-ended queue. It works just fine. So yeah. By the way, this is not good C++ code. I want people to know that just in case, bro. Just in case, man. This is not good code, bro. Honestly, I was looking at this code throughout and I was like, dude, what the hell am I doing, bro? And the naming, I don't know actually, but I think my braces like they don't follow the same convention throughout my code sometimes. Anyways, some variables are not needed. Actually, I feel like I limited that. But anyways, this code, it's not the best code. Not the best. Like these are the dang default variables. They're not needed here. Like I don't even know why I have them. I should force you to. Anyways, screw it. Screw it all, man. Screw it all. Anyways, camera movement. This is useless. I was thinking of every time the snake moves, like the camera would follow the snake. Yeah, that wouldn't work. It wouldn't work, especially when the snake is convoluted, bro. The camera would just be in the snake body parts. Okay, that's why I didn't do it. Could make some algorithm like, oh, you can see through the snake. Yeah, that's too annoying. Okay, so I didn't do that. Anyways, try to eat the snake. Try to eat snake apple. You just check the head, which is the 0 index. This is why I want the double-ended Q, by the way. You can't do this with the Q. I mean, you can do the front, actually. No, this is the back, so you can do this with the Q. But anyways, you just check the head position. If it's at the apple position, yeah. Light work, handle collision, bro. Just loop through the whole entire snake body and just check with the first, which is the head. Handle input, bro. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to go over this. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, it's not good. This always has to run, by the way, even when I do an AI. So this would be useless. But the AI doesn't use player movement direction, or at least it doesn't use this when it It doesn't use the one from input, at least. When it actually, it might. Yeah, this could screw it over. Anyways, I don't feel like fixing it. Anyways, though, so the movement, dude, I don't even know what the movement is, but basically when you press S, I was thinking when you press S, it makes the snake go in like a counterclockwise direction. Is it counterclockwise? I think so. So if you're up, you go backwards. Yeah, so it's like a, if you, wow. Anyways, it goes in some direction, bro. It goes in some direction. I would say towards you. It rotates towards you, and then pressing W rotates away from you. That's what it's supposed to be. D, it rotates to the right, I guess, and then A rotates to the left. Yeah, that's the way it was. It's so confusing though when you play the game. Let me tell you, bro. It is confusing. Display, just OpenGL stuff, honestly. Get my shaders. I don't really feel like. Anyways, you got your matrices, because when you render something locally, you got your texture in local chords. It's like relative to its origin position locally. So you gotta show it to your screen. So you gotta convert it to world coordinates, which is the model. This converts it to world by like translating it. Linear algebra, by the way. Translating it with its position in the world. Then you convert it to the camera view, the view from the camera. And then you convert it to the projection, which is, there's two type of projections. There's perspective and orthographic. Orthographic, there's like no depth. But perspective is like, orthographic's like pixel art, okay? Perspective, it's more like when an object is farther away, it should be seen it should be seen as smaller. It's like real life. So that's where it goes. I draw the head, draw body, draw tail, all that jazz. Yeah, draw the elements. See, this is why the squares are messed up. If I'll show y'all again, look at the squares. Like they have like holes in them. That's because, like in theory, for my thing to work, all I had to do was just based on the, where is it? Based on the direction, which I do, which I do keep track of, based on the direction of each body part. You just rotate it in a specific manner. I just never used that function. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just never did. Like, it would just be a simple switch case as well. I just never did it. So anyways, maybe I'll do it later. I don't know. Oh yeah. Generate. So I try to randomly generate an apple position 10 times, okay? But see, in the late game, it'll be so hard to do that because there'd be so many snake body parts. So it's like, okay, if that doesn't work, I just brute force it, okay? I just brute force the snake position. That's basically all that's saying. So you could literally, in the end game, you could farm, but it would be too hard because there's too many snake positions. But anyways, that's that. Let's see. And yeah, direction string. This was a helper for me to debug. Check collision is basically, what is this? Huh? Oh yeah, it's just checking collision again, just loop through the whole body. You can include head. I didn't use it before. But yeah, that's basically the whole snake game. I'll show it again one more time, just to glaze myself, bro. The textures, might think they're weird. They're also from learnopengl.com. I'll be honest with you. So, that's basically, I came from there, okay? I came from there, and now I'm here. I messed up, bro. Bro, this game is too hard for me, man. Okay, I thought that was not down for a second. I always mess up the down. Then go right. Hold on. Boom, bro. I'm telling you, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad game, okay? It's not a bad game. 4 apples eating. I do 3 lengths each apple. Maybe I should do 1, because you grow so quickly in this game. Honestly, I'm just curious. What if I made it quicker? It's like, what would happen? Hopefully I didn't break the game with any, oh my gosh. Dude, holy crap. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, I don't even know, it's so hard to follow the snake. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I gotta get my bearings. Oh, I missed. I went the wrong way. Oh my gosh, I don't know which way is S. Hold on, I'm on the. Okay, there we go. Holy. Ah, I went the wrong way. No way, I'm on the. Oh, oh. Hold on, watch this. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, bro. I suck at the game. That's my bad. That's my bad. Anyways, point one's too hard. But yeah, that's the game. So now I'm on to the second part, bro. The second part is the AI. Let me show you the AI in this. You know. Actually, let me show you the header. So this is the AI. It's pretty. I have a node. This is for my algorithm because I use A star. I use A star. So it's not even AI. It's technically it is AI. Okay, it is AI. Anyways, I use A star. These are my nodes. I didn't do the best A star. The bugs I had. Oh my goodness, I forgot. No, the A star. The A star is actually not too bad. If you want to know what A star is, it's just it computes an optimal path from a source to a destination. Okay, it's better with single source and single destination as well. So that's why this is so good. And also, it doesn't always produce the most optimal path, but it sure gets something close to it, and it gets it quicker. Then the other algorithm that this is pretty much derived from is Dijkstra's, which gets the optimal path, but it doesn't do it quick. It doesn't do it faster than A star usually, because A star it biases. It biases the algorithm with some weight, and that weight I used was the distance from each node to the apple. So each snake head position to the apple. That's basically that A star. Anyways, yeah, you can look it up, bro. You can look it up if y'all want to look it up. Anyways, it's pretty not too many functions. Only 5 this time. Luckily, okay. That's what I thought. And I implemented them so quickly. But then I had so many bugs. Then I realized there was a better way to do things. Anyways, so I made this cord. This cord made things so much easier, man. I mean, apparently you can what's it called? You can you can compare tuples. Like it comes like in the package. I didn't know this, but anyways, so you get next move. That's basically I didn't even use force update. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's useless. But just that's a safety thing, just in case, you know. Where'd I use AI? And okay. Let's do get next. See, all I did was just instead of changing, instead of getting input, you just you do get input, and I realized that it can screw things over, because you can sometimes the AI says, okay, just do nothing, just go none, and player movement will get screwed over. So, but anyways, all the what's it called? Okay, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so all it does is just get the next move from the AI. And yeah, it generates. Now all the hard part is actually in the code, of course. But it's yeah. The constructor is pretty simple, it just initialize everything. This is a chord for debugging, print path, debugging, But yeah, get next move. Oh wait, I didn't even show it yet. I haven't showed it. Let me show it. My fault. Let me see. Use AI. Where did I say it? 35K. Let's do the true. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Let me tell you, man. See, this is what happens when you hard code it. Okay, you shouldn't hard code this. Wow. Look at that. Look at that AI. Okay. Dang. Oh my gosh. Just gobbles everything up. Wow. Okay. Like what a try. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. It crashes eventually though. Okay. If you play I'll show you my algorithm and I'll show why it crashes. But and it's also not optimal the way I compute the path. Because I did not consider that you can actually go outside the bounds and loop around the world. I didn't consider that. Anyways, but also my algorithm does not work when there is no path. If there's no path, I'm pretty sure it gets screwed over. or at least it just doesn't do anything. Okay, it doesn't look like an empty space to go to. It just doesn't do anything, which I mean is not the worst. I did that so because I got lazy. I finished this like an hour ago. I'm gonna be honest with you. So wow, dude, this thing is fast. Okay, where's it go? See, look at this. Look at all these squares. I'm just gonna keep the squares there because maybe I should just remove the opacity of the snake. Honestly, I might just do that and only keep the opacity of the head. I think that would work. But anyways, I digress. I digress. Maybe before I even go there, let me just show you my shaders as well. Let me see. Snake game shaders. I don't know if y'all care about shaders. This is my vertex. See, look. These are my projection, view, and model matrices that I showed y'all before. So yeah, and then so yeah, my shaders. So some. I don't have any lighting or anything. You know, the simplest shaders you can get. Okay, and then I got this, just for textures. This is all textures. Okay, and I don't even use this opacity. I'll be honest with you. Anyways, I digress. Let's show the AI. So get next move. Yeah. So if the move set is nothing, so that means we don't have anything generated. Okay. I gotta reset the head position and then I generate the move set. And if we do have a move set, okay. So anyways, I generate and then if nothing was produced, yeah. So I return this, and then if there was something produced, I go to next move. So I pretty much, it's a stack. I'm pretty sure I implemented it. Yeah, a stack. Because the way I implemented this, the way, anyways, the way I implemented, I'll show you, bro. Yeah. So this is it. This is the whole algorithm, I guess. This is the algorithm. So first I cleared the move set. Yeah, I cleared the move set. Then I run A star. So I get my target node, which is just the apple position. I set up my priority queue to get the next shortest path in my A star. Get the scene, you know, just to track nodes that I've seen. Then I get the first node, which is just the head. Push the node on the priority queue. Then I run the algorithm. Now the biggest pain of this algorithm was well, first off, I had this error with the scene, bro. I didn't know that you can't compare I don't even know what my error was. It was because I put scene and node. I put the set contained nodes. I didn't know how it worked. That was stupid. Apparently the set is ordered, so it uses the less than operator. I did not want it. I needed the less than operator for this. Okay, so it's like I couldn't use it. So I just I don't even know what I did. I did scene compare chords because I just needed to keep track what chords I visited, and that's so much more space efficient too. I'm pretty sure, so that's better. So yeah, I did that, and you know, now that I think about it, you know, I'm thinking I never delete my notes. Huh? Yeah, I never delete my notes. Yeah, I never do, you know. So, anyways, there's a huge memory leak in this algorithm. Wow, I don't know how I never managed to see that. That's my bad. Anyways, let me see. Generate. I'll show you. Just generate adjacent nodes, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. It's because you know when you have a head, right? It can go in 5 different directions. You keep on going in the same direction, or you can go left, right, above it, or below it. So that's 5 directions. It can't go behind it. So this vector will always be 5, but I just did it this way because I can just push back on each one. That's why I did it like this. But anyways, I'll just show you one, and all the others are the same. You know, because each position is a tuple, right? It's a chord, which is a tuple. So you just like, I think it's called deconstructing. At least that's what it was called in JavaScript. Okay, so you do that here. You know, because this is up. It's not backwards, okay? It's up. You can't go backwards when you're up. Or forward. My bad. It's forward. You can't go backwards when you're forward. That's why you're not allowed to be backwards. Anyways, you just keep on plus. Get the new node of the Z that's one above it, and then you place that back in the nodes, and the nodes get pushed onto the priority queue. So basically, all this is doing is just generating the adjacent nodes, as it says, man. Okay, and the Manhattan distance, it's my heuristic, as they say. It's my weighting. It's just if you do collide, if that position collides with the snake, it's infinity. Okay, but if it doesn't, then you just do you do this. It's, absolute value of x minus, yeah. Okay, I'll let y'all read that, bro. Okay, it's this one. Anyways, so yeah, that's basically everything, bro. I did not realize I had a memory leak, but you know, just for the play of the game, bro. I'll show y'all the algorithm one more time, man. But yeah, I don't know what I'll do next. I think I'm gonna do this. I was thinking about some game hub server. I did one before, but like it's like you join. No. I was thinking like, what if you do like modeled a server like a pirate ship. So like you can join a server, and that server, the server admin can join that server to another server, but the servers combined basically. But the server can also leave at any time it wants, taking all its players. You know, that's what I was thinking. Like you can raid another server with the server. You know, that's what I was thinking. So maybe I'll do something like that next time, for next week. I'll try to do every Saturday. That's the plan. You know, this video took a lot longer than I thought. But anyways, oh, I didn't show you the the optimization. So basically, the problem with this algorithm right now, this doesn't account for, you know, like if you're close to the border, technically, it's a different way. If you're close to the border, you should go through the border to the apple, right? And in some circumstances, that's what I didn't do here. And also the other one is that the view is kind of weird, right? So what if we did let me think. Oh, where would it be? It would be in here. So the view is kind of small. I think we're just too close to it. And so we can do this. Let's do A10. Let's just make you further away from the thing, right? And then you should be able to see more. Oh, it looks so weird though. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so that's how you go further away. But also, I really wish, you know, another way I could have done it was that I add multiple views. So I have that view from the side. A view from the top is what I was considering as well. And also something maybe hovering over the snake, as I did before. And maybe even a view just you can walk around on. I think that would have been nice. But that actually wouldn't have been too hard. I just add like other cameras. And whenever I need to change camera, I just change this global camera to that camera, you know? So it wouldn't have been too hard. I just too lazy. But yeah, that's this game, and I guess I'll try to upload it at my intro or something. But yeah, I think I gotta. Oh my gosh, I got my job starts this week, so I gotta do my job. But low key, I'm just trying to get back into the habit of doing projects. You know, this is my first project I finished in like a year. So it's kind of crazy. So it feels good. It feels good. So I'm gonna try to just do more projects. I'll do one weekly. You know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. Also, I learned a lot. Just designing things. I designed this so badly. Actually, not too badly. It's actually better than what I used to. But there's many ways I could have simplified. Simplify like this move direction. I don't think. Actually, I do need this. I need this. But like length, I wish I abstracted around nth node and the heuristic just for easier reading. Call it weight as well. And also this came in like later, like this is for I didn't do that initially, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did that like halfway through my AI because of complications. Okay, this chord as well, I didn't do that initially as well, but it made things so much easier. Like this chord, this should be chord. But anyways, I also want to explore just using more const or more for variables, because some things never change. Like let me see, like for a node, the length will never change, and the end, like everything here will never change for a node. I'm gonna be honest with you, nothing changes. So, but anyways, just things to think about for me, and just a bit future design goals. But yeah, I learned a lot, so I enjoyed this project. Learning OpenGL. I don't know if I'll continue on with graphics, or at least continue on with learnOpenGL.com. Maybe I'll do the modeling part and the lighting. They don't look too hard. They look kind of fun and cool. But other than that, I think I'm gonna just dilly dally with something. Maybe that networking project, the game hub server. That one, I think that would be fun. So, hey, I'll see what happens. And until then,